So now let's look at the list in the Dart programming language. So let's begin with the void main. It's an initial process. Okay, just a second. Okay, it's an initial process actually, and then here I'm gonna mention a list. So yeah, the first letter must and should be capital list, and I'm going to take a value which is known as z is equals to, okay, here I'm gonna here I'm going to give the values. Let's give 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, and then let's also give some strings here, yeah, and then let's take b, and then let's take even the c also, c. So these are all the things which had been given here. So and then finally we need to mention this symbol. So up to now everything is fine, no need to worry about any other sort of things here. So now if you want to print, you can print it with the help of using the print, and you can simply say z, and yeah, here you need to mention the symbol. If you run it, you will get all these values will get printed. So just wait for some time. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 and then ABC, all these values we got printed, and there are certain types of operations are there in the list. So now let's look at all those operations. So here I'm going to mention we had mentioned the z, right? So let's mention z, z dot let's mention add, and then let's mention this let's mention d, and the add d, and then yeah, and again if you run it, what exactly happens? We'll get an output. Okay. So let's wait for something. So now okay, if you, for the purpose of get, you need to mention print, and then you need to mention z here. So after that you need to give the symbols, and let's try to run it. So here you got 1 2 3 4 5 and a b c d, and here you got the d also. So as in this way we can add, not only adding but not only adding strings, but also we can add the integers. So for the purpose of adding the integers, z dot we can add simply we can mention let's mention 10. Okay, it's fine, right? 10 is actually something which is really interesting, and then let's mention the symbol which is known as this. Okay, now let's again print it. Print again, let's mention the same thing which is known as z, and then okay, and then let's mention this. So if you run it again, what exactly happens? Let's wait and watch whether what exactly happening. This 10 will add it. This had 10 had been reprinted here. It had been added in the list. So that's the thing which we can perform here. So not only adding, we can also perform, we can also remove, and also we can do various types of things here. So now let's try to remove some other stuff here. So for that purpose of removing, you can simply mention z dot remove, and then whatever things which you wanted to remove, you can simply remove all those things. And right now I want to remove a, and then if you run it, for the purpose of running it, you need to mention print, and then you can simply reprint z here, and let's try to run it actually. So here we will get an output without any a. So let's wait for some time, and let's look with a what sort of output. Here we got output, and the value a had been gone. So that's how it works. And then let's also remove an integer. Okay, z dot remove, and then let's mention an integer which is known as let's remove the 4. Let's remove the 4. Okay, for the purpose of removing integer, no need to give all this stuff. We can simply give 4, and then let's mention this. So now let's print it. Print, and then let's mention the set here, and after that we need to mention these sort of things. Let's run it actually. So here the the integer 4 will be removed here. So integer 4 and integer a, all those things have been removed. So as in this way we can process, and also we can do all the operations at a time. So now let's try to do all the operations at a time. Z dot let's remove and then I want to remove the values which are known as 1 2, and let's, okay, instead of 2 let's take 1 3, and then let's remove 5 also, and let's remove the integers, let's remove the strings which are known as b, and then let's also remove the d here. Let's remove the d. So as in this way, let's also remove the 10. So now let's try to run it actually. you know, to give the symbol, and then let's print, and then let's mention z. So okay, so why okay, so 3, everything is fine, 3 is there, and then up to now everything is fine. Now let's try to run it and let's wait for the output. So only, okay, what exactly happened, let's look with what exactly happened. Okay, or z dot remove 135. Okay, something somewhere happened. We need to find out with what exactly happened. Let's try to remove this 3. Z remove, everything is fine. Now let's try to run it. Actually, compilation failed. What exactly happened, buddy? Okay, I think we can't run all those things at a time. Now let's try to run. I think we can't run all the, I mean, we can't do all the list operations at a time, I think so. So that's the reason why it's showing in that way. Let's try to do it in this way. Let's remove the, okay, let's try to do it in this way. 3 comma 2 comma 5. Okay, 5, and now let's try to run it actually. Okay, whatever. Okay, so okay, I think we can't perform all those things at a time. So now let's try to run it. Okay, let's try to run it, and okay, yeah. So we got now I get a clarity regarding this. We can't perform all the list. We can't remove all those things at a time. So we can remove we can't remove at a time. We can remove singly only. That's the thing. So that's it.